Am I audible now? Yes. Okay. So now let me just write the program, whatever we have discussed yesterday. Just hold on, just hold on. I'm just trying to start it. So that's why, like Laravel and Python, we don't have that. Am I audible? Okay. So now here, if I want to execute or modify the program according to Q. Okay. So here, how exactly we can modify this program to make sure that it is working according to, Q. If you ask me, what exactly we should do? Yes. So first thing, we should change the method names. Anyways, here it is altogether the different program. Anyways, I'll write it new. Here I just have to write 2 to 3 methods, that is void, insert, void, delete, and void display. Yes? Yes or no? All right, guys. So in insert, I should check if r is equal to n minus 1. Then I'll say printf insertion not possible. Yes. In else part, printf enter the element to be inserted slash in and scanf ampersand element %d. And after that, first I should increment r and then I should insert it in q of r equals to element. Yes. Insert method is completed. Am I right or not? Here, if I have to write that, if it is empty, how can I write? What is the condition that I should follow? To all of you, what is the condition that I should follow? If f is greater than r, then I'll say printf q is empty, cannot delete. Else printf the element to be deleted is slash in, and then slash in. Here I just have to write %d comma q of f. Okay, I have deleted that. Once after I delete that, next what I should do? F plus plus. Here I have closed else part and then I have closed delete method. For display again, I should check if it is empty, f greater than r. Then I just have to do one thing here, that is q is empty, cannot be deleted. Okay, and then next in else part, or I equals to f, I less than or equal to r, I plus plus. Printf %d comma, what is that I should print? Q of f, q of I should print. This is else for and display method. Am I right? Yes or no? Is that clear till here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. After this, in main, what I should do? In main method, I should declare I should declare n equals to 4, I will say directly. And index I don't want. There should be q of how much ever you can say suppose 10, I'll say, not an issue. Index I don't want, and element I definitely want. Enter the number of elements. I don't want this. I don't want this as well. Okay, completely I should write new one. Here,
Sir, choice.
just a minute. Here, first thing, printf I should write for multiple times, right? But definitely that should be inside what? Infinite loop. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Printf enter 1 2 insert in a similar way. What else? Two, 3, 4. Exit. Display. Delete. Here. After this, printf enter your choice. /n scanf %d comma ampersand choice. And here, while displaying it, /t. Okay. Okay, after doing this much, switch off. Any mistake I've committed so far? Here. Exit of 0. And here what I should write? Just call display method. Here I should call. I just have to call delete method. Any other cases I should consider, or is there anything that I should add here?
No, sir. Sir, declaration part, front and rear not mentioned.
Okay, even in chat box you guys have mentioned. So initially F will be pointing to 0 and R will be pointing to -1. Yes.
Sir, those will be like instance variables, right?
In C programming, there is no concept of instance or local variables. There is only one concept, that is global variables. Global and local. Okay, global only we will use most of the time. Clear with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Enter the choice of operation. 1. I want to push. It is displayed as push. Don't mind, it is. What did I write actually? Insert delete I have written, right? But it is displaying push form. Okay. Process terminated with some exit code. Just a minute. Q undeclared. Q is it not declared? Declared, right? Delete is there, insert is there. First use in this function, where actually did I use? Warning is there. All three are warnings. Okay. So far there is no error, I believe. Any errors you can see? No, right? Okay. There is no error so far that I can see. So now I'll just try to just running the previous file. Filing, and for current file, it is running previous file.
Sir, delete spelling.
Intentionally, I've written that because there is a inbuilt keyword called delete. So I'm trying to write that. No, that is not the issue. It is with respect to updated version of code blocks. That is what is creating an issue. This I don't want to run. Build. Build. Build workspace. Errors. No, this is not the one. I want to save it. Yes. Stay cost. Back to stay escape. It is getting many ideas. is not taking, I guess. 3. Okay, this is running with respect to stack itself. Okay. So it should work in same file as well, but if it is not working, the reason might be different. It is not actually the issue of software version as well. If they have given that issue, then definitely there would be some solution as well. But let me figure out that solution. Here, 10 I'll add, sorry, 1 I'll enter, 10 I'll add, display it. So if I display, I'm getting only 10. After displaying 10, what I should do? Again, I'll enter 1 only. Okay, again, I want to insert 20, I'll insert 1, 30, I'll insert 1, 40, I'll insert. So now if I try to display, what all will be displayed? Yes. What all will be displayed?
10, 20, 30.
All of you. If you can see 10, 20, 30, 40. Now if I try to delete it, okay, 2. Element deleted is 10. If you can observe, it is deleting from front end. Yes. Am I right? If I press 2 again, then what? Yes. 20. Am I right? So again, if I try to delete 2 only, the element deleted is 30. Now if I try to display, okay, display the elements. So what is getting displayed? Yes. So if you can observe here, okay. So what is that I want to tell you is, if I try to delete that as well, okay, that also has been deleted. Okay. Now if I try to display 3, It is telling me that Q is empty, cannot be deleted. Am I right? Yes. So here, what exactly I want to tell you is, of course, first element has been deleted, second element has been deleted, third element also has been deleted, fourth element also has been deleted, which means, don't you think there is some empty spaces? Yes. What I'm trying to tell all of you here is that please check in this scenario. Okay. Here, there is one array like this. I mean queue like this, out of which all the overall, how many elements you can store here? Assume that it is 4 that you can store. Okay, like this 4 elements I can store. You are trying to store 4 elements. That is definitely true. Okay, but initially now, as of now, where exactly F and R is pointing to? This is your 0,
Starting.
1, 2, 3. Say, don't tell me, sir, it will be pointing to starting, sir. But please think and understand, initially it was pointing to 0 and -1 only. But after that, I've inserted 10 also, 20 also, 30 also, 40 also, and then I have deleted 10, 20, 30, 40. So now you think and tell me where it is pointing. Okay, fine.
Pointing to 4 and
Listen. Let me consider this way. Here 30 is there, and here 40 is also there. Okay. Now you think and tell me, is your queue is your queue full?
no, sir.
But definitely your R will be pointing to here. Agreed?
Yes.
R will be pointing to here. Where exactly F will be pointing to?
1.
4, sir. Yes, sir.
F will be
2.
pointing to 4R. R will be pointing to here and F will be pointing to here. Yes. F, R. Agreed? Right or not? Right? But by observing this, please think and answer, is our queue full? Simple thing that I want to ask you is, now observe, all of you observe in output itself. Let me share you the screen first, and then here. What happened? I think I have not closed the console. Here, I'll exit it by pressing 4. Okay, now all of you please observe this. I'll execute it. Once I execute, first time I inserted 10, second time I inserted 20, third time I inserted 30, fourth time I have inserted 40. Okay, now what are the elements if I try to display? 10, 20, 30, 40. Yes? Yes or no?
Yes.
Am I right? So here, after doing this, now I'll try to enter the value as 2. I'll delete it. 10 has been deleted. Again, I'll delete. Now my pointer F is pointing to location 2, index number 2 it is pointing to. Am I right? It is pointing to location number 2. Agreed? But you think and tell me, is there empty locations in that queue or not? Is there empty
Yes, sir.
locations in queue or not? How many locations are empty?
2 locations.
They don't consider complete queue. Don't tell me 6. Properly observe and tell me, I have told n as 4. Okay. Which means I can insert only 4 elements. According to that, out of which 2 elements I have deleted, which means 2 locations are empty. But if I try to insert now, please observe. If I try to insert now, 1 I want to enter. 1 I want to enter, but it is saying insertion not possible. But don't you think the queue is really empty there? There is some spaces still to enter the elements. Yes?
Yes, sir.
So what exactly can be done in that case?
Circular.
Yes. What exactly we should do is we should make use of circular queue. Sir, what do you mean by circular queue, sir? See, once after R is done with that part, means once R reaches the ending point, directly it should not say that the queue is full. Why it is saying that queue is full? The reason why it is saying queue is full is here it is checking. Okay. And n value you told that as 4. N minus 1 is 3. R is it pointing to 3, which means it is saying queue is full. So what should be done is after checking this location, it should not go to 4. Okay. Rather, it should check back to 0. It should point back to 0. How can I bring, R pointer back to 0? Yes. How can I bring the cursor back to 0? Sir, directly write R equal to 0, sir. Should I do that? Should I do that?
No, sir.
No. Then how exactly we can do that if you ask me? We should use one formula or we should develop one logic in such a way. After 4, it should come back to 0. If you ask me how exactly that can be done, please observe. Now, I will ask you. Here, I'll try to enter R value equals to. Initially, you assume that initially R is pointing to 0 and R is pointing to -1 and F is pointing to 0. Okay. After this, I'll try to write. I'll not write R equal to R plus 1 or R plus plus. I'll not write. What I'll try to write? I'll try to write R equals to R plus 1 mod n. So now you please check. If I do this, what will be the value? Initially, R value is -1. So I will ask the user, please enter the element. Okay. And user will tell that I want to enter the element as 10. Initially, R is pointing to -1, F is pointing to 0. R value is -1 plus 1. How much it will be?
0.
0. 0 mod. What is the value of n?
4.
So n value is 4. Okay. Now if I do it, what will be the value? 0 mod 4. Anything less than 4 will be same value. Yes or no? 0 only.
Yes, sir.
So R value now will be 0. Now I have inserted that element in location R0. I will insert 10. Next time, after this, I want to go with second one. How can I do it? Again, I want to take R value. R equals to R plus 1 mod n only you follow. Okay. Second time, what is the value of R? R equals to R plus 1 means how much? Yes. Why exactly I have written 0 here? Anyone?
Now R is pointing to
Previous time -1.
Now this time R value is 0. If you can observe in last iteration, R value became 0. So that value I have taken here in next iteration. 0 plus 1 mod 4. How much it will be? 1 mod 4 is 1 only.
1.
In location 1, I will insert 20. Okay, next time. Again, R equals to how much?
3 plus 1.
1 plus 1 mod 4. How much it will be? 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 mod 4 is 2 only. So here I will insert 30. Next what? R equals to 2 plus 1 mod 4. What will be the value of R this time? 3 mod 4. 3 only. Yes,
yes, sir.
3. And here I will try to say that as 40. Okay. After that, I will try to delete 2 elements. Okay. I have inserted 4 elements now and I have deleted 2 elements. And again, I will try to insert. Now, what is the value of R? Still, R value is 3 only.
Yes, sir.
I have changed. If I tell that I deleted 2 elements, which means the value of F is changed, but R value is still same. So now I'll try to do it. R equals to, what is the value? 3 plus 1 mod 4. How much it will be?
0.
4 mod 4. R value will become 0. Here, if you want, you can insert 50. Now, what I have done here, delete first element, delete second element. Because of this, the elements 10 and 20 has been deleted. Am I right? Yes or no? Yes. After deleting 10 and 20, do I have empty locations or not in queue?
Yes,
If I have some empty locations, what I'll do in that locations I'm trying to insert. I have developed the logic in such a way. Now this time it will try to go back and insert in 0th location. Sir, again I want to insert one more element, sir. Now what is the value? What is the position of R? What is the value of R?
0.
0.
0 plus 1 mod 4. How much will be the value?
1.
1. Again, in I have mentioned 60. Now, if I try to display the Q, can anyone tell me what are the values of Q present in Q?
50, 60, 30, 40.
50, 60, 30, and 40. Agreed?
Sure.
Yes. Yes or no? In a similar way, after deleting, see here, after deleting, assume that in second case, 10, 20, 30, 40 is there, out of which I have deleted 10 also, 20 also, 30 also, 40 also. And because of this right side logic, I have inserted 50 and 60 in 0 and 1th position. Now, where is my F pointing to? F is pointing to 4th location. Yes.
Yes.
After deleting it, should I tell that stack, Q is empty? No, right? I have inserted what? I have inserted 50 and 60 in 0 and 1th position. Clear with this? Clear till here? Clear till here? Some of you are clear, some of you are asking me to explain again. See guys, simple thing. I'm giving you two scenarios wherein initially I've added 10, 20, 30 and 40. Okay. So now only four locations are there, you imagine, because n value is 4. Now I'm going to delete first two elements. First I have deleted the first element, then I have deleted the second element. After deleting these two elements, please think and tell me, is your queue empty or not? Is it filled or is it empty? Still there are some locations to insert or not? Yes. Is there locations available or not? Available. Whosoever asked me to explain it again, I'm just explaining. Okay. But what was happening as our pointer is pointing to 40th location, where 40 is there, that is index number 3. It is going to say that the queue is full. It is not going to check in reverse way. Okay. So what should happen after checking third? Okay. It should go back to 0 and check, is there empty location in 0 or not? If it is there, again, you start inserting from 0, 1 like that. Am I right? In simple words, if I have to say, assume that I am having 100 chairs, out of which first I will fill all the 100 chairs. Okay. All the 100 chairs have been occupied by n number of persons. Now what will happen? First 50 people I'll delete. Okay. But where exactly you are pointing? You are pointing at that 100th location. Now, does it mean that if you are pointing to 100th location, does it mean that there is no empty spaces? There is no empty chairs? No, right? Empty chairs are still there. But what you should do, you should come back to first position and check again. Is there any empty chairs from beginning? Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Because by the time you make 100% to set, meanwhile, from beginning, some people might have left the place. Yes. Got it? First scenario, is that clear? In a similar way, when it comes to, deletion part, assume that I filled first two parts now. Means after this much, I will delete this as well, and only 50, 60 is left out in first and second location. Third location is empty. And fourth location is also empty. Okay. Now I will delete this. I have deleted already. I have deleted this as well. After that, does it mean that the queue is empty? I will try to delete again, but what queue will say? See here, what I'm trying to say is two scenarios. This is first scenario. Let me drag it down. This is second scenario, wherein I'll show you first. Here you observe. Here, first I'll try to insert 10, 20, 30, 40. After that, what I'll try to do, according to what I explained, what I'll do? Yes. I'll try to delete from front, second. Okay. Getting my point? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, I cannot insert anyways. I'll try to delete again. Third location also I have deleted. Fourth location also I have deleted. Now again I want to delete. But does it mean that stack is queue is empty? Assume that I have already inserted 50 and 60 in the beginning. I have not inserted in this program because logic is still not created. Assume that I have inserted. Assume. Now in the queue, what are the elements present? 50 and 60. Getting?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, not getting? Like this. Just imagine that this is the scenario. Okay. If this is the scenario, again, if I try to delete, what exactly will the program say? If I try to delete again, it will say that queue is empty. But don't you think it is checking the next position, but it is not checking the previous locations? It is trying to check for next location if the element is present or not. But don't you think we are not checking previous locations here, which we should check? Yes. But then what exactly we can do as a solution here? If you ask me again for deleting as well, once you delete fourth element, again you should come back to first position. Getting it? Yes. So how exactly we can do that if you ask me? Again, for that the logic remains same. That is here, I'll try to use the same logic. Please observe here. Let me draw one straight line. So this is the task for you to develop this program because rest everything remains same. Initially, whatever text I have considered here, same thing I'll consider. Initially, F is pointing to 0 and R is pointing to -1. Forget about R now. Anyways, R you have already understood. Now I want to understand about F. Okay. For F also, you should not write F equal to F plus plus. For F plus plus, you should not use. Rather than that, you can use F equal to F plus 1 mod n. What is this, sir? What is the value of F now? 0. Yes. Yes or no? First you delete
Yes, sir.
wherever F is pointing, and later after that you should not write F plus plus. Wherever you have written F plus plus, in that place F plus 1 means what is the value? Here 0 plus 1 mod 4. How much will be the value?
1.
1.
F equal to 1 mod 4. How much it will be?
1.
1 mod 4 will be 1 itself. So after deleting 0th position, it went to 1 this time. Next time I'll consider again 1 plus 1 mod 4. Then how much it will be this time? 2. Again, you delete the element in second location and go to index number 2. Next time again 2 plus 1 mod 4. How much it will be? 3.
3.
After doing this much, okay, initially 0 you have deleted and went to 1, 1 you have deleted and went to 2, 2 you have deleted and went to 3. Okay, after that, what it will become? 3 plus 1 mod 4. How much it will become?
0.
Don't you think again it is trying to delete from 0 only? While insertion also, after inserting in 4, you are going to insert in 0. If you are deleting also, after deleting in 3, again you are going to come back to 0. Clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Here, what is the changes that you should do if you ask me? Please observe here. In this program, after, once I write delete method, Here first, wherever, if it is pointing to 0, first delete that element and then directly increment it. So 0 will become 1, 1 will become 2, 2 will become 3, 3 will become 4, 4 will become 5. But should it become 5?
No, sir.
Right? It should become
0.
0. How can I make it 0? Simple. Use that formula, whatever I have taught you here. F equal to F plus 1 mod n. Clear?
Yes, sir.
But there will definitely be one changes, that is this part. Can you guys try to think when you can tell that? In this case, when you can tell that the queue is empty? Yes. When you can tell that queue is empty and when you can tell that queue is full? These two cases, only this condition can you write a logic and think about it. Anyways, you came to know about the condition now. Okay. Now, can you all think? I'm not sure whether this only will be the logic or we should change the logic. That I am not sure. But can you guys try this at least? Yes, no? Only
Yes.
two conditions I'm asking you to write. If you write two conditions, rest of the program is as it is. There is no changes. Can't you do that much? Yes, no. Clear with this? I did not get the modulus function. Chinmay, here. Okay, let me explain that.
Yes,
first.
sir.
Let me tell you, let me share the screen again. If you don't get modulus function, please observe. Okay, multiple people have modulus function issue. I thought you guys are already aware of modulus because some of you were trying to, display the numbers using odd index, even index. So I'm not sure. Anyways, let me
No,
explain.
sir, I am actually aware of that function, but how come 1 modulus 4 is equal to 1? That I have a doubt. Because remainder, how can I divide 1 divided by 4 and then remainder will be 1? That
Oh.
only I have a doubt.
Okay. Let me show that to you here. Okay, in there also I can show, but again, I have one more file I should create. That is the reason. So now just observe here. I'll try to display integer type I equals to. I'll try to say 1 mod 4. Okay, and I'll try to print here as I. Can you see here? Why it is
Screen is not visible.
okay? Your screen is not. Now it is visible, I guess. I have just written, 1 mod 4. I've just written 1 mod 4. So when I try to and I am storing it in I. Once I try to display that, what I'm going to get here, you guys check it. But it is displaying 1 only. See, it is quite simple. If you try to, divide any number like this, say suppose if I try to write it like this, how much will be the output? What will be the output of this?
2, sir.
2. But if I try to do it like this, what will be the output?
0.
0. Okay, means what if you ask me? Here, let me show you that. Whenever you try to write here, let me clear this. Okay, so now we please check here. Assume that I want to divide 4 mod. There is mod here. Assume that it is mod here. Okay. By 2. Text I can use. It is fine. 2. If I want to do it, how exactly it will be done? Here there will be, okay, 4 will be here. And if you want to divide it, this school procedure, I believe all of you know it. Okay, this is your 4 and you should divide it by 2 here. 2, 2s are 4. So here you will get 4. Okay, so how much will be the difference here? 0. Yes. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
These basic process, at least all of you know, I believe. If you try to use modulus operator, you will get this value. Getting it? If you try to use modulus operator, you will get this reminder. But if you try to use like this division operator, then you will get this. Got it? This one. If you use divide operator, then you will get this one. If you use modulus operator, then you will get this one. Okay. Now the scenario was like 1 is there. Okay. 1 mod 4. Yes. Yes or no? So if I write like this, I cannot do any operation. Yes. Am I right? Can I do any operation? 4 once it will be 4 only. That is the reason it will try to take. If you are trying to do any operation mod, any number mod, any other number. Okay. If first number mod second number. Okay, let me write it here. First number mod second number. Okay. In this case, if first number is lesser than second number. Okay, then it will display first number only. Getting my point? Until and unless first number is less than second number, it will display first number only. If first number becomes equal to second number, then it will display 0. Getting it? First time F value was 0. 0 mod 4, 0 only. 1 mod 4, 1 only. 2 mod 4, 2 only. 3 mod 4, 3 only. But 4 mod 4 will become 0. Then if first number goes greater than second number, then it will display the difference. How much is the difference there? Yes. First number greater than second number means 5 mod 4. Then how much will be the value?
1.
1. If it becomes 6 mod 4, then
2, sir. 2.
is that clear for all of you?
Yes, sir.
This is basic modulus operation. All of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Mod operation. Okay. Can you all develop the logic for only that particular condition? Can you all do it? Yes, no, quickly. Great then. Please try to do that. See, some of you, whatever I have assigned you to do it, some of you are doing it and you are sending me the outputs as well. But some others, you are not even doing, not even sending the outputs. Later, you will only feel difficult in understanding few stuff. See, I'm not expecting anyone to send me the perfect output here, but it is all about you try. You try to understand by yourself. How much ever we explain, if you try to understand it by yourself, the way you understand will be far better than what we explain you. Getting it? Okay. So can I expect all of you to try this once? Please try to understand how it is working. At least forget about program, at least working. Whatever the diagram I have written, right? That diagram you try to understand. All of you have understood the diagram? R initially will be 0. I should increment, I should insert the element. Again, I should increment, insert the element. That process all of you have understood, right? Then correlate. Why exactly I have written this logic only? Here I have written this statement. What is the reason? Can all of you do it? Akanksha, are you there? By any chance, anyone with the name Akanksha? No, I guess. Okay. Don't think something else. Yesterday, she asked me the same doubt. Whatever today we were supposed to explain, it was the same doubt that she had. So that is the reason I asked for her. Anyways, so all of you, please try to do this. And if you get any doubts in that, anyways, I'll explain it later. Okay. Please try to do it once. From linked list, the sessions will be much more interesting because you will get to know how to write a program easily and you will write it by yourself. Have patience till I start linked list. Is that fine? Just small changes you have to do in today's program to get the circular queue. Whatever program I have executed today, in that you have to just make small changes. If you do that, you will get the circular queue. How many of you have a confidence saying that, sir, I'll do circular queue program, sir? Guys, how many of you are really feeling difficulty in understanding these things? I'm trying to keep it in easiest way. Is there anyone who is feeling difficulty? Sir, not at all understanding what you are telling me, sir. Sneha, me for difficulty or confident in trying? So those who are feeling difficulty in understanding, just write me now. Feel free, guys. At least now you should feel free to say that. I'll not scold you. Only thing is, I'll just try to check what is the problem, why you're feeling difficulty. That's it, nothing else. Feel free. Okay, fine. Here, if you have any issues, also, if you have anything to tell me about you are not understanding, let me know. Kishore, if you are facing bit confusion while writing it, the reason would be the practicing part. It should not be something like, though you are trying to understand, you will get a better idea to write it in one go, as and when you keep practicing it again and again. One program you have done by yourself completely. Second, you try. Some cases you will feel difficulty because second program is not same as first one, right? Like that, initially you may feel some difficulty, but does not mean that you will keep feeling difficulty throughout the process. No, I'm sure, I'll promise you, if you trust us, only thing is that wait till I start linked list. If you guys don't answer linked list concepts, then it will be my responsibility until you answer it. Okay, wait till linked list. It's new for me, but now it's understandable. That's great if you're understanding the sessions. Great, guys, great done. For some confusion, like why used mod but not anything else? Maybe it needs practice. Imanshu, normally you think and tell me what, there might be other solutions as well. You can directly tell it to 0. Okay, but at what point of time you should redirect it to 0, that we will not get to know, right? Your confusion, I understood. Not Vaibhav, not really, not from tomorrow, because still there is one more concept. Is it Vinith? Okay. Vinith, I'm aware of it. I'll definitely do it. Even I'm just waiting for it. But today the internet has been set up, but by the time I started, it was not yet done. So it was just going on. Okay, with respect to, they have set it up, but with respect to configuration, it was taking time. Okay, so probably from tomorrow, I'll just do it in board. No worries. If you have doubt tomorrow, I'll explain this as well, and then I'll proceed. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Sure. Today, that is not the right time to take it up. If I take that question now, what do you mean by linked list? Then the session will not get over. Okay, that is the reason. Yeah, Chinmay, you can ask me. Feel free. Not an issue. How's the weather and water levels there? Weather is anyways cold. I believe most of you know that. And with respect to water levels, in some places it is good enough, some places average, but Bellandur, I need not say. Hope you would be aware of it. BTM, it is as usual, normal, nothing special. In BTM, there is no problem. Everything is as usual, normal itself. Okay. Great, guys. Great done. Thank you so much. Take care. No, not really in BTM. Thank you.